minute, innit?
Two.
But it feels like it's been a minute, you don't think?
Yeah, it's because we missed that week what week did we miss? We missed the week.
When you was on holiday, that's one.
Yeah.
And then we missed one after. I think it was Sneaks'.
This is why it's so important to get ahead now. Understand?
Yeah.
You know, like when we were saying
Sneaks'
10,
birthday week.
when we were saying do 10 episodes before we start releasing. Now I understand it's actually the right. But I still feel that when we got to like episode,
I think
seven,
we was on a
we started
roll.
stretching. We started stretching like on like
Topic.
kind of what are we talking about now? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I feel that naturally it's coming to like.
But to tell you why, it's because we didn't plan, bruv. We were just so
I was
organic.
telling you that though.
I know, but I liked it being organic at the same time. And when you experience it, it make you realise, bruv, we should have fucking planned, bro. Because if we planned, we probably would have got to 10, knowing a set plan and being like, we're not releasing. Even though we're catty to release it, we'd be like, you know, we've got our season done, let's just release it 10 weeks. But it is what it is, man. We live and you learn, innit? You learn from these experiences.
Yeah,
and
true.
it's only getting better, bro.
But we're still here giving content. That's the main thing.
And we've got a plan going forward now, somewhat, so...
Even the subscribers have become like stagnant. It's like
I know.
And the views stayed on
yeah.
97. But it's probably because we haven't been so active.
Especially even on TikTok, I ain't been promoting as much, so I ain't got no content. So you see, I was trying to remix that mixed odd content and just be like, I just throw this up and say we're building something or we're working on something.
Trust me.
But yeah, man, this week's been a tired week, man.
Proper tiring, isn't it? Life is tiring.
Tiring, bro.
Life is tiring.
I think that's what it is as well. Being tired is just like, wow, it's hard to keep on top of everything. Especially kids going back to school. It's just mental.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Yeah, some holidays are over. It's like the rest is over. Like, you can't rest no more. It's back to real life again.
Yeah. Are we running, yeah?
Live.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna do the spot or?
No, that's but sneaky. Like
Let's do this spot.
No.
No. Why you leaving? You can't even hang it now. No.
No, you're done. You're up.
But yeah, school. What you saying?
Kids back at school, man.
Kids back at school. Sorry about the 2 weeks as well. Gap in it.
Daddy daycare life and real life.
The real life took
Always
over.
catches up. You get me?
You get me?
But that's the thing though. Even my son, bruv, do you know what's mad? It was a sick experience though, because obviously my son's in year 1 now, isn't it? And he was so gassed. It brought me back to my childhood. You know, like when you see the happiness in them, be like, Dad, year 1, you know, I can't wait to go to school. You know, I'm like,
Year 1 as well. You know?
It's only year 1, but I thought it brought me straight back to make me realize, rah. I remember that feeling, thinking that no more reception. 100%. I'm actually in main school now, main playgrounds, and
there was one stage like school used to be exciting. Because even secondary, I remember going like year 7, and I was being so excited to start school.
Yeah,
you get me?
Yeah.
But obviously, now, my girls starting secondary. I'm looking at them thinking they were so excited to put on a uniform.
Yeah, I know.
You know, all of
even
them
when you put
things
the picture in the group chat, I was thinking it's just scary how time flies, because I notice how parents still see you at a certain age. And I think I see the twins as like still being 5, bruv. Even though my daughter's 8 going on 9, I still see the twins as being 5. I don't even see them as being come up to 13, bruv. It's mad.
Not 13.
No, but I'm saying that kind of age, innit? Like 12, 13.
Yeah, don't push 13. They're 11 still.
I'll give you a joke though. What made me laugh is you dread school and I come back. How's your day, son? Good day. It's like, yeah, but you know what, Dad? It's like, what? He's like, we can't play inside no more.
We said he's angry about playing inside.
I can't play inside.
Playing
no
outside.
More. And I said, no, do you know what it is? It's because you're in proper school now. You see reception. Everything's just play time, minute. You're playing inside and that. And I was like, yeah, Dad, I'm not English today. I was like, well, you're not excited. You're not excited about school no more.
That don't sound like he's
excited anymore.
No, it sounds. It didn't sound, that didn't sound like he's not excited. It sounds like he's just
No, what's going on? Yeah,
what's
English.
Like, English. Like, oh my God, we're doing English. He's heard about English before. And he's thinking, how much are you doing English now?
He laughed when he looked at me. I was just thinking, it's only just the beginning, but we don't even know what's in store.
That's what I'm saying. By year 11, that's what I'm saying. You start so like excited, and then by year 11, don't want to go to school.
Before you're 11,
I mean?
it's like year 9,
just
God.
like, you know what, school's long.
Yeah.
And it's even worse now because obviously we spoke about education. The rules in school are crazy. Like obviously, when I spoke to the girls, like when they finished school, and you know how we are as parents, we call them after school, like, where are you? Make your way home.
Yeah.
But because they got a little bit of freedom now, they're getting a bit fresh, innit?
Yeah.
So like, I'm calling them, I'm saying, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you? Yeah. And they're like, oh, we're here, whatever, yeah. Where? I'm saying, where? Like, what's it like?
Ain't that scary though, in general?
Bro, it's super
scary, isn't it?
So I'm saying, listen to basic information. Yeah. I'm giving them directions. You come out of school, you walk straight, bus a left. You know, like man's telling them the whole breakdown. You walk past the shop on the left.
Yeah.
You go across the road, you get on the 295 bus.
Yeah.
That's the 295. Yeah? To Clapham Junction. You get off at Clapham Junction, you walk down past Wasabi, you go to that bus. You're not going to give them details.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they're not hearing
Bro,
all that.
they didn't do none of that.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm phoning them. Yeah, we're on Falcon Road.
How do you even get to Hamilton Road and get on a bus?
They're saying we walk down.
That's what I'm saying.
Kept missing the bus. We kept missing the bus. I said, yeah, because you're walking down.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to keep missing the bus. But I'm just getting vexed. Then they're saying, oh yeah, my mum, a mum said we can walk through Battersea Park. I was thinking, what? Excuse me?
See? But these are scary things. That's what I'm scared
bro.
of. That's what I'm scared of, man.
It's scary.
Because at the same time, you know deep down, I gotta let you breathe, man.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to let them breathe, but it's the fear of letting them breathe.
100%.
That's why it gives me just like,
I'm getting over it.
I still take my hat off to mum to think you done it with 6 of us,
Yeah.
and you just calm like.
I'm just glad that they got each other. So at least it's not
got
just
support.
one. Because before it was one, and it's different with Kamal because he was a boy. Obviously, the misser, she was different. Do you know what I mean? To the girls, they're very like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they'll talk to anyone, and so they just have to be careful, innit? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's scary as parents when you got to let your children just like
Breathe.
fly, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I'm getting there slowly.
I don't think everyone would end up getting it. You're still gonna have that. It brings back to the same point, like in the previous pods when I said like, mum used to say she'll never sleep until she hears the key. You realize you're never gonna. As a parent, I don't think you ever get past that. It's just something that's
certain times my key's coming in at like 3 a.m.
yeah, man. Yeah,
It's mad.
mental.
Get me certain times man's lost man's key, man's banging on the window. You
Sometimes
know?
the key ain't even opening that day because I'm just staying out, and they ain't told mum I'm staying out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
It's true. And there was
Yeah.
them days, I remember there being no phones in it as well. So
Oh,
it's
just
even
a
more.
dinosaur,
Imagine that, it's even harder. You just have to.
I've always had a phone.
No.
Yeah, I know. Them
yeah,
days, yeah.
I'm saying them days. Imagine your kid coming back from school with no phone.
Yeah, it's mental.
So it's like you're just praying that they make their way back. Do you know what I mean?
Scary, man.
But
But today we're gonna talk about the mixed race, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's go back to the beginning. Let's just talk about let's talk about the word half caste first.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. What about when's the first time it turned to mixed race?
I can't remember the exact year.
But how do you see mixed race? Like, if I was to just say the word to you, mixed race, what's the first thing you think of?
Being from two different countries, isn't it?
So would you
Would
you say Pacific countries, or would you say like it's just black and white, or would you think?
No, just being mixed in general. Any two. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so that ain't the first thing, black and white, what comes up.
No, it does because obviously we're a mixed race. So that's how man's kind of grew up.
Do you think it's because of
black and
us
white.
being mixed race, or do you think it's a thing where because it's the first where there's a lot of people that are just black and white, whether it's mixed African and English or Caribbean and English?
Because obviously I think
It's the most common.
It was the most common back then, but is it the most common? That's the
Sometimes
thing.
say.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really? But I just remember that word half caste and even using it myself, like I'm half caste.
That's mad.
From
You
back
even
in the
used
day.
it.
I
never
even used it, like I'm half caste.
I just always remember saying, says it was even mad. I remember mum even saying to me, don't ever let no one call you that. But I would never use it as in half caste. But why it's stupid is because I could say a girl's quarter caste.
Oh, now still?
Not now, but I'm saying in general, I could use that term and say, oh no, she's quarter or quarter caste. But I won't see a problem in saying that. But I always see the problem of someone calling me half caste.
Yeah, I think
It's
the
weird.
word. I think the word half caste though, it's definitely come from like it's definitely derogatory. It's definitely like
100%.
It's definitely like people that use that as a rude term.
100%.
But it was just something like we adopted and used.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No, that's always used in that way, but yeah, the root.
So
of
it's
it.
sort of like the N word.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
that it was that kind of, because when you use it now, it's offensive
No, but the difference with
to us.
that is that it's been turned into, it's been embraced, isn't it?
What the half cast?
No, saying that.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna say
yeah,
it 'cause we're beeping out and whatnot, but saying what's it?
Saying the N
Yeah,
word.
it's been
Normalized.
normalized, not normalized, but it's been like changed, isn't it? It's been just flipped upside down.
Yeah.
It's been embraced.
Because it comes down to how you're saying it.
Saying it.
In what
But
kind of thing,
whereas
innit?
half cast ain't that. It's never been like, no, I'm gonna change it and make it like I'm proud to be half cast. It's ended up being mixed race.
Yeah, man's
and-
not proud to be a half
You know
cast.
what I'm trying to say? I'm not a cast of anything. So
But when did you first realize like the term like mixed race, and did you understand it straight away? 'Cause when I was young, I didn't.
That's why I said I think mixed race was just a thing of always assuming and being ignorant, thinking it's black and white, rather than it could be any culture. It could be Chinese and black. It could be white and Indian. They're still classed as mixed race. Two races that are mixed. It could be any kind of thing. I think only with age you realize it and deep it. But then me with race, because I don't see it as any issue or any like level, I don't read it that deep. It's like you're just human, isn't it? It's all one human race.
But that question I had when I was young, when I said to my dad, I remember being young and just walking with him and saying to him, how comes I can't be black? And I think Kevin said, how come I can't be white and mixed race? But really it sounds crazy, but really I was asking the right question, really, because it's like, why is it tied to black and white? Do you understand? Because someone can still be black and mixed.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Of course.
So it's like I was still kind of asking a question, which kind of...
That's why I say it breaks down, because if you just do it from the two words like mixed of races, you can't be black and mixed, because the race would be black, it would be two black made together, so you can't be mixed, innit? It's when it comes to different
races.
completely different races. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
But I definitely...
But everyone's mixed to an extent. That's what I'm saying. That's when you break it down, you actually deep it. Everyone's mixed.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone's mixed.
In some sort of way.
It goes back some whatever far back or however far back it could go, but there's still some type of mix. Has to be. Do you know what I mean?
No, 100%. I agree, because it's just I feel that, going back to what we spoke about before, I feel that the race thing is kind of created to separate
Yeah, and cause conflict.
Do you understand?
100%.
Because you got white people over here, black people over there, Asian people over here. Do you understand?
No, but it's just not. I think it just. I don't think it's to even cause conflict. People have used it for conflict, yeah, but I think it's goes back to again education, isn't it? Because when you break it down to the logic of it and you just think the root of it, people that believe in God, say you believe you're a Christian, you believe that everyone come from Adam. So there's no way everyone can't be mixed. If you just want to say for what it is, black and white, we all came from one human being. So there can't be no difference
Different race. That's what I'm saying to you. No,
Everyone's just white. It's just where you live on the world.
No, but that's why I would say it is kind of created to cause conflict, because from when you've got you say, I'm white. Yeah. Now we talk about racism. It puts them in that place, in that space where they can say, you're not like us.
Yeah, of course.
Do you understand?
No, that's what I'm saying. I think some people use it.
We're
for
not letting
conflict.
not letting you in.
But think about it like without conflict, and just think about it as in population in general. When you apply for certain things, there's always things like what is your ethnicity, what is this, what is that. So for economy wise to work and the world to actually work the way it is, they need to be able to narrow it down, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I think it's just a way of putting you in a box or a specific box. I don't think it's to cause conflict. It's just to generalize a certain.
But
Do you know what I
you're
mean?
saying people use it.
I think it's like anything. People use it for that. People can use the same thing. Like I say, religion. People can use religion for evil. People can use anything for evil, and the same things for good. So I don't think we can just see that one side. The flip side would still be, it could just be to make the world easier, bruv, by knowing certain demographics and whatnot.
So what would you say, like, because me personally, I would say growing up, I identified, it's weird because obviously we didn't grow up with our dad. Grew up with our mom, he's white. But I would say I'm more identified with the black side.
Black culture.
Do you understand? That what's your thoughts on that? Do you understand? Do you think it's a parent thing or it's because our social groups?
I think it's a mixture of everything. I think it's more community based. So being in Battersea and being in poverty, we wouldn't see like it's a culture, innit? I think it's more culture based. Because the Caribbean had a big impact on culture in Battersea, that's what we've just adapted to, like we say before. As humans, we adapt. If we grew up in Reading, bruv, or I don't know, think about like Berkshire or something, and we was around loads of white people, we might adapt that culture or whatever's happening there. Do you get what I mean? Or if we grew up in a certain area that's got loads of Asian people, we might adapt that culture. So I think it's just the environment we grew in. Even though mum did cater to our dad, as in like food wise, because he was Jamaican and learned how to cook certain Caribbean dishes and all these kind of things. So we knew about that side, but I think it's more just the community that shaped us rather than.
Well, would you say that? Because one of my friends said to me before, and we kind of had a back and forth, and he said, we don't know what it's like to be black. And I kind of...
Do you think I agree?
I said to him, said to him, like...
To an extent it is.
Yeah, not fully.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But what's your thoughts on that? Like how your experience? Because I feel that either way, I don't think feds are looking. Let's use police.
Yeah.
For example, I don't think police.
Yeah, you get stereotyped.
So
you get classed as being black anyway, even if you're mixed.
And saying, do you know what, do you really think people are paying attention to detail and saying, do you know what, he's mixed, so...
No, but that's why I say to an extent.
Kind of...
Because you can say both sides. So
let him in.
I agree with his point. I agree with his point and say, yeah, we may not have
Or we might be more lenient because he's not fully black.
To an extent, yeah, it probably is. I'm saying it's different people, innit, and what they're comfortable with. So I could agree with him and say, yeah, we ain't. But we can say the same thing, the flip side of him, and say, you haven't experienced what it's like being mixed race. And being in the middle. Do you get what I mean? Because that's what we basically are all the time. Because some people are accepting of black people, some people ain't. Or some people are accepting of white people, some people ain't.
But that's what I'm
we
trying to
always
say.
get caught in that grey area.
But that's what I'm trying to say, though. Are we in the grey area? Or is everyone in the grey area?
No, I think we are. With certain people, we are in the grey area. Because if it's a racist person, they might not allow their daughter, for instance, to be with a guy that's fully black. But if they know there's a mixed race guy who's got a white mum, they might be a bit more lenient or whatever. So to an extent, yeah, but it depends on the people, innit? As a whole, it's just everyone's different opinion and views. Really and truly, it's like, I can get treated a certain way by a black person, or by another mixed race person might treat me a certain way, and we're both the same bloody race, bruv.
Not true.
But you prefer to treat black people better than you would treat me, or treat white people better than you would treat me. So it's like, I think it's just people, innit? Like, do you know what I mean?
Depends who you're dealing with.
Dealing with it,
I suppose.
I mean.
But I think as a whole, going back to what you're saying, human race thing is so important, man. And that's kind of the message. Like what we're trying to say is just like, don't judge, because it's like, just like going back to what I'm saying, you could stand in front of a town. It's like standing in front of a town and saying, do you know what, I wouldn't live here. I wouldn't live here. And you don't even know nothing about the town.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it's almost like people are just there, just looking at you and just judging you straight away.
Yeah, it's being a stereotype.
You understand? And that's like with jobs, anything.
Everything. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they're just looking, saying, all right, cool, he's this color, or it might even be a black person saying, this person's white, so you know what, he might not. Do you understand? It's almost like because if we go back to relationships, when we was talking about culture,
Cultures,
it is all kind of just culture.
I know.
Because you could get a white man, yeah. There's a lot of white man I know that knows more about Jamaica than I know about Jamaica.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say though? It's mad sometimes.
Do you know the deepest thing about it is what I'm actually thinking about? Yeah.
Like look at White Yardie.
Yeah. But do you know what it is? it's really in yourself, though, isn't it? It's really within you. Because if you don't let it affect you, that's what point I'm at with my life. I just know it's like, all right, cool, you might act a certain way, or I might see certain things you do because of the way I am, but I'm not on that vibration, so it's not going to affect me. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I think so much people are caught up with it when it comes to like race and that. I don't give it energy. When you give it energy, it's like it's not going to resolve anything.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. The
causes the
point,
conflict.
yeah, because the point I'm trying to get at is like as well. You see when you see like protests and that, or like EDO, for instance, yeah. Oh, we're coming to this area. As long as we keep doing that whole, let's all round up together and do this. It's just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, you're letting
it's
it
like
affect
something's
you.
gonna you're letting it affect you. Something's gonna happen. We're all gonna team up together, and what's gonna happen? We're gonna go mash up all the white people.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Then what?
But one point is that makes you just.
It's not gonna make them say, all right, then we like you now because you mashed us up. It's internal.
No, but if you're start,
Do you understand?
Yeah, and it's definitely you're right because it makes it more internal because when you do that, what people don't understand, the vibration you get on or frequency you get on to go to war, yeah, because that's what you're doing. You're going to war, right? That's gonna make you, without you even knowing subliminally, view a certain demographic a certain way. So the brethren what lives next door, William, that you've known all your life and he's cool and whatever it is, because you're on that power trip now, you might see him a certain way because you've gone to war. People don't realize what vibration and mental state they have to get into actually just go to war. So you could do something out of character and be like, no, fuck white people, whatever it is, and go and do something mad. But then realistically, well, if you've got Bill next door that you've chatted to you for years, you've never had an issue with him. But now you've gone and done that, you're changing the whole perception that you've got with your next door neighbour when he's nothing like any of the
100%.
EDO people. Do you understand what point I'm trying to come?
No,
I mean?
100%. 100%.
So it's like you just need to know what you're doing. It's like don't feed into it, because when you feed into these things,
What would you say like how would you say that social media and stuff like that,
big influence, of course.
would you say it affects
Perception.
Yeah, obviously man's outlook.
Of course.
things.
Because even down to it, like when I went uni, I realised even with marketing, yeah? So obviously I done business law in uni, yeah? You know, Apple, only till recent, never used to put a colour to their products. Did you know that?
Who?
Apple as a company.
Oh, what, before when they started?
Yeah, so when, you know, like, well, I went uni in 2013, yeah? You see, then, they weren't putting, like, photos of, like, see like iPhone, for instance, yeah? You see an iPhone advert. You would never see someone's hand. You would never see my hand holding the phone. Apple never used to do that. Because they didn't want to make a demographic be like, oh, okay, it's a black
white
person's
people,
phone
black person.
for white people. So they knew they can't do that. Do you understand what I mean?
But that's how powerful it is though.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you got to understand it's mad. It just goes deep. You realize how
Race, that's what I'm
people
saying.
are
Race is like,
influenced by just seeing something. You could see a drink, for instance, like think about a black drink, they could say Maggie's, like Magnum. White people look at it and they think Magnum has got a picture of a black,
think it's a black-
woman.
a
They think
black
it's a black drink.
Mm.
But then how much white men do you know now to drink Maggie's?
Maggie's.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's mad. It's mad.
true.
But I think it is just about breaking down different demographics. And
But I
putting
think
in a box.
obviously the social media and that they help push that narrative. Do
Of course.
you know what I mean?
But it's us pushing it. It's not so. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think we can always say social media, because social media don't run by itself, bro. It's us on social media. So it's still humans that are posting these things on social media to push these narratives. Do you know what I mean? I think just that it's just a tool, like you said in the previous episode, that people are using to push that. It's still people that are doing it.
All right. So this is something we spoke about before, yeah? And like obviously people have different views. But when you hear like, all right, cool. As black people, yeah. And I'm identifying as black as well. Do you understand? Because I'm half black. So I've got black in me, yeah.
Would you identify as white?
I identify as as well. Do you understand? Because I've got white in me, yeah.
Okay, I'm just not
Do
asking
you
it.
understand?
Yeah.
But that's a hard one, isn't it?
That's why I said it.
It's a
You
hard
say you
one.
identify as black, but do you
It's a hard-
identify as white?
It's hard. It's
So
hard.
deep down, you
It's
probably
hard.
don't identify as white, do you?
It's a hard one still.
But the reason you identify as black is because of how people put you in that box. Because the police will assume that you're black. There's certain jobs will assume that you're black. So really and truly, do you identify as black? Because I don't. I say I'm mixed race.
I don't have. Do you know what it is?
That's my point.
No. Do you know what? I'm gonna change that. I relate more
Yeah. Okay.
to the
cool.
black side. Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm gonna say like, Rob. A lot of us say, black people can't work together, and we spoke about it. Black people can't work together, and there's always something like stopping us and
From elevating as a community. Okay.
Yeah. How do you feel about that when people say that? Like, what's your views on it? Because that's a touchy subject. Like people say, because obviously some people say, 400 years we were slaves
and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Which I agree with fully.
Yeah.
Because it's a
My
lot
argument to that
of
is,
damage.
And total disclaimer.
And we talk about Holocaust, like
yeah.
we spoke about it.
Yeah. Total disclaimer. These are my views, mine and my only views. Yeah? I don't think that you can literally be affected. Yeah. Like unless you choose to be affected by it from someone that was a slave 100 years ago. I don't think it directly impacts your life unless you allow it to impact your life. Maybe the way it is as a whole, when you're saying the way the world is, you're saying, black people are looked at a certain way, derogative way, and all these kind of things, the way it's designed. That could happen whether you had an ancestor that was a slave or you didn't have an ancestor that was a slave. Don't use that as an excuse. I say it's always used as an excuse. Whereas there are some communities that haven't experienced slavery at all. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And they're still affected by modern society.
Yes, I agree.
You understand?
With that? I agree with that. But I'll ask one question. How long was the Holocaust?
I don't know.
How long was it? Do you know? Does anyone know how long the Holocaust was?
I don't know. But it's a prime example though, because that is still a madness that was going on.
Let me see.
And them as a community, Jewish people as a community, have stuck together and built like one of the most powerful communities on the planet. 4 years. Okay.
So this is my point here, yeah? 4 years. 400.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say to you, back to your point, saying other races, I've been through or whatever. 4 years compared to 400 years.
I'm not disputing none of that.
No, but I'm saying my point is that you see, it's embedded.
No.
It's embedded in black people. Do you understand?
What we're saying, what community? What you mean like
As a
now,
whole.
in the world?
Don't get me wrong. Like we even spoke about it. Certain groups of black people
Yeah.
will elevate
Yeah.
and do their thing. Do you understand?
That's why I say
But as a whole,
no, but to tell you why, this is why I say
as a whole, that 400 years has finished.
No, what I'm saying is, do you know what I think it is? My
Finished.
honest opinion.
That's why it's so hard to transition out of it.
No, to tell my honest opinion.
Like with the Holocaust, 4 years, yes, that is a long time as well. But they've managed to transition out of
I get
it.
your point. But do you know what I think it is? I think it's
The effects are not as damaging. I can't find them. Do you understand?
No, I get what you're saying. You're saying it's a longer period of time. I get your point. But I'm saying is, do you know what I think it is? I don't know for sure. Like I say, don't quote me on it. But a Jewish population compared to black people as a whole, you got to remember, Jewish is it was just a certain population, isn't it? Whereas black people as a whole, it's like a whole race, isn't it? Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say? Are you following me?
No, but where's Jewish people from?
Jerusalem, isn't it?
Jerusalem, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing, isn't it?
No, but I'm saying that's one specific area, isn't it? Say, for instance, that one area, like Jerusalem. When you say black people as a whole, how many countries?
Part of the population
how many
of
countries can you
Jewish
name
people?
They're not that much.
compared to black people as a whole, bro? Like, we think of the whole of Africa, the population of Africa alone as a continent, yeah, compared to Jewish people. It's a whole different level, right? Am I wrong?
Of Jewish in the world. Around 15.7 million.
Exactly. My point exactly. And you probably can't even find a
No,
population.
but
of black people.
what is Jewish people in the minority?
Yeah.
Like the way they describe us. Black
No,
people.
but that's what I'm trying to say. That's the key thing. You're saying you're
But they say that we're minority, innit?
exactly, but it's not
We're a minority race. I mean,
We're minorities in
economy
the
wise.
Western world.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
If we go back to Africa,
okay, as a whole.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm saying as a whole, in general, there's a lot more black people than there are Jewish people. So I think the issue is The same was the thing I said the other day about too many cooks spoil the whatever dish, whatever it is, yeah? Like, there's so many black people as a whole, it's never going to be, yeah, we're sticking together as a community and we're going to uplift each other. It's never going to be that because there's so many. There's different cultures, different
you're right.
things that
Zero
something billion.
estimates.
Billion.
Estimate 15.7 million Jews.
Yeah.
So that's 0.2% of the world's population.
Okay.
That's 0.2. Black people is like...
That's what I'm saying to you. Because it's a whole different thing. So with certain communities, like within the black community, you'll see them uplift each other and whatnot. But because of the way it is, there's so many. I don't think you would ever be able to, as a race and a whole, be able to say, okay, we're all building as one. Because there's too much conflict within our own community. Do you understand? There's too many different countries, too many different tribes, too many different cultures. Like it could be two black people that believe in two different, complete different things. The whole cultures are completely different, but they're both the same race. I think that's what stops it. So that's my point.
I think, okay, the different cultures, just like how we're going back to when we was talking about Nigeria and Ghanaian.
Same as like
That
English
clash.
people now, look. So English people, and when we go back and Polish. People, and everyone used to say, Polish people coming over, taking our jobs. They're the same race.
It's true.
Two different cultures. But they clash.
That's like, no, but that's when it's country, innit? They're saying country, innit?
But it's the same thing with Africa. It's different countries, different cultures. So I think that's all it is. And when that narrative is painted, it's easy for us to run with it and just say...
So really, you're saying it's not really about the race.
No, it's just culture. Everything is.
It's just the culture of the people and the
Even
country,
down to different race.
and the country they come from.
Yeah, that's why I say even down to
No,
race. The aim of the race is the whole thing. It's just culture.
No, but what do you say about this though? Because it's very specific how English people will say, like,
Yeah.
a country like Poland people, like Polish people are coming over and taking our job, whatever.
Yeah.
Are they saying the same thing about French? Or are they saying the same thing about German? Or are they saying...
But what I'm saying, that's why I say
It's very I feel like it's very like specific.
No, that's why I say it's
The hate.
No, but it's
You know what I mean?
uneducated people. It's uneducated people because, like I say, the reason why that was happening at that time is because of what was going on in Poland, and there's a lot of immigrants fleeing to England.
Yeah.
So, like I say,
And they were taking specific jobs like the building.
yeah,
In the building.
or what they're
trade.
known as, what they're good at doing, isn't it? Like Polish are known as the best builders, bro.
Yeah.
Like any Polish guy you know building, they are sick at building.
Yeah.
That's what they're sick
Yeah.
at. Same like over here, there are other doctors, but most doctors that are sick are Asian, bruv. Like different cultures have different skills, innit? And different, do you know what I mean? That they're better at than others. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. I think people are just miseducated and they do the same thing with every culture, especially in England.
Well, with this quote, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're making judgments about mile-long people by looking no further than from their first 60 feet.
Exactly.
As far as genetic goes, it would be about as valid as to classify people in the structure of their fingerprints. A special report in the latest issue of Discover magazine said, instead of black or white, people would be grouped as arches and swirls according to the pattern of lines on their
fingertips.
Do you know what I mean?
saying?
It's deep, bro.
'Cause even when you think about things like what's that movie? I'm not even saying what it's on because I've been promoting them way too much and ain't giving us no peace. But you know, is it Bird Box?
Yeah.
When they're all blind. Is it Bird Box? They're blind or they're deaf?
Imagine that.
Is it Bird Box?
It's Bird. Is it Bird Box?
What's wrong with they're blind? They can't see.
Yeah, burgers.
Bird Box, so they can't see.
That's deep, you know.
Yeah. Do you think if that happens, yeah, people give 2 Fs, bruv? What colour you are?
No, but they'll probably define man by a man's voice.
Accent. No, but I'm saying
Jamaican.
No, my point is, you think they even care?
You know the one there.
But I'm saying when something real happens, do you think they really care?
Yeah.
That's the maddest thing about it. You're worried about things that ain't really affecting you. You're allowing it to affect you. Because if something real happens and there's World War III in England, yeah, and you need a doctor, bruv, you're not going to be racist to Indians if it's an Indian man was a doctor.
So true.
If you need someone that's need to build a shelter and you're worried about what's it called, Polish people taking all your construction jobs, you're going to want a Polish man to build your shelter, bruv.
Like, it's
just stupid.
It goes on to say a child is black or white because society sees him that way.
Yeah, society, bro.
And teaches him to see himself that way. He is black or white because the world around him treats him that way.
And I think that's the blessing of being mixed race. I think us having this opinion, I think we're so open to it because of us being mixed race. That's one of our gifts. So the curses will be getting put in the middle of a lot of things and not really knowing where we fit in. But the gift would be us understanding it and seeing it for what it actually is.
Yeah, for people.
But some people that are black that might not have experienced it, might not see it how we see it. And some people are white might not see it how we see it and just be like arrogant to it. Do you get what I mean?
But yeah, it's a deep topic, man. Do you know what I mean? I think, but like even like, I don't know. Like obviously we spoke about Kanye. Like, how do you feel about that situation when he's saying
Don't let him get to.
they're not letting him? He's getting to here. So it's like, will
Do you think that's racist?
will it ever? Yeah, I think so personally. Like, will it ever change? Yeah, because look at even Wiley. Wiley said something.
But don't you think all of this is small fry?
Who?
All of that, Kanye and Wiley and all that.
What did you mean a small fry?
Do you really think it's like? I don't know. I just think it's like another narrative painted to think you can't get to that level. It's like it sounds good, doesn't it? Especially for promo as well. It always
No, but
sounds
you've
good.
got someone that's creating. Like, look, like think about it now. Obviously, he's one of the richest black men, isn't it, Kanye? But I'm saying he's created something, and he's trying to like.
No, I wouldn't say he's one of the richest black men. No, in his culture and his leg.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, meaning yeah.
But in the world in general, come on, man.
No, not
Nigeria's got
that.
some
But I'm
mad-
saying in the culture then. Yeah, but I'm saying he's created something, and now because of his behavior, everything's been stripped. You know, Adidas are selling.
Yeah,
things.
no, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's mad. But I don't know. I think
Adidas
it's
are
just-
selling. No, but Adidas are selling these
I think
things.
entertainment.
It's
Though.
like they put in a call and said, "Listen, chill out.
Yeah,
We're selling your things now."
but how do you think they're able to do that?
Because it's with them.
What I'm saying, what makes you think? Like, how do you think they're able to do that?
Because he's black as well.
No, bro. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's why I'm saying it's the narrative. It ain't that, bruv. It's not because he's black.
All right, why is it then?
It's because he had a deal with Adidas. So he signed a certain thing for Adidas. I don't know the ins and outs, but the only reason someone's able to do that, bro, is because they have ownership. It's not down to him saying, I'm just eating you. What, do you think Adidas ate him?
No.
Man? If Adidas just said,
Yeah,
I'm just going to
no.
eat you. I'm going to eat you live in front of everyone and say, I'm just going to sell your thing,
Personally-
bro. No, bro.
Personally,
That's enough. No way.
I think there's definitely something. No, but I reckon there's definitely something
No,
that's
bro.
happened where they've taken control.
No,
Like,
they just
and he
basi-
ain't been able to do anything.
I know, but I'm saying-
he seems like obviously he's wild sometimes, but he seems like he'll just tell you straight.
Bro,
you understand?
What I'm saying, lawfully in general, though, being that elite and being on that level, there must be a reason they're able to do that. There must have been a contract what said you're discrediting our character.
Oh, in other words, we're giving you the
he's giving them that
platform.
power.
We're giving you the
Understand?
platform to create all of this stuff, but deep down we own that shit.
Yeah, not even just that.
In
Even if
other
they don't own it, it's just that they've got a contract that he's agreed to before he's done all that madness. That said, if you impact our or discredit our character in any way,
mad, yeah,
I've still got a percentage. I still own 50%
we're gonna cut
or
you
whatever.
out basically.
You know what I'm saying? So he's
He ain't read the small
creator
print.
of his
He ain't read
own.
the small print.
Yeah, I'm saying that narrative of getting put like, oh yeah, they just ate him, man, to just selling these things. No, he's had a contract with these people. Like,
Yeah, but
we just don't know that.
Yeah, but at the same time, there is still that little bit of thingy that's like, how are they able to just do
That's
that?
about not about not moving.
Is
on.
it a thing where he's trying to break through that?
Nah, I don't believe that.
Because you know what I mean? Like he's trying to get that ownership and get in that position.
Nah,
Do you understand?
I don't believe that.
I don't know.
I just think you think he's bigger than what he actually is, and he had to.
No, I don't. It's not that I think.
No,
I
not
think,
you personally, I'm saying
he's-
people. I'm
I
saying
think
people
it
in general.
speaks for him. I think it speaks for himself though. His work speaks for itself, bro.
So why couldn't he do it himself then?
Because obviously he needed that leg up. But what I'm trying to say, now he's got that leg up. He's just trying to get more through the door and
But I'm
be
saying
one of the.
That's why I say I think it's just his level then, isn't it?
No, but all right.
Because
do
if it was, he
all
would've
right,
done it.
Do you believe that there's gatekeepers?
No. I'll be totally honest with you, I don't.
What you don't think there's?
Espe-
You don't think there's
even if-
gatekeepers
but I'm saying
in
even-
certain
but I'm
industries?
saying, but even if there is in industries, yeah, fair enough. But I'm saying
all right.
in a
Well,
world,
I'm saying, do you think there is?
yeah, probably
So in
industry,
his world, do you think there's gatekeepers?
for what he's trying to do,
Yeah.
probably to get to a certain level, yeah, they might not F with him to do certain things or whatnot. But my point is, if we're breaking it down into a race, that's why I say you can't mix in other things with it. That's why I say to you, when it comes to Kanye being one of the richest men or whatever, you can say yeah to an extent. But them are talking about having 1 or 2 billion. There are still black people that have close to 1 trillion, bruv, in the world. Bruv. Like he's still small fry. To us, it's major fry.
No, but that's
To us, it's major fry. But it's in that industry as a whole.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. But that is kind of our industry because what the biggest industries and the biggest is
What, entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment. What else?
Well, I think it's more like resources.
Yeah, but it's like oil.
Resources, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do you know any?
I'm saying what we know, but I'm saying for us because we relate to it because we follow hip hop in our culture. Yeah, I get it. So I'm not.
There's not like
Within our
maybe
culture, I get it.
Like maybe we could research, but it's like I don't know any off the top of my head. Do you?
What?
Any like oil barons like?
Oh yeah, like the one in Nigeria.
Yeah, you can research. You can research it.
But how much is he
worth?
Worth like
Billions,
how much is he-
bro.
No, he's
Billions. His son's worth like 10 billion, bro.
But what I'm trying to say in that the position he is, he's in Nigeria, yeah. So what I'm trying to say
11 billion.
was it a thing? Do you know his story?
He just bought. One second, let me just quickly look at it. Industrial businessman, Dangote Group. Yeah, so he's into oil, isn't it? So he found one of the oil rigs in Nigeria.
It was on his land.
He bought it.
Mm.
Then made
So that's different.
See?
Do you understand? Because you're in the land, and it's your country. Do you understand? It's kind of different.
No, that's how I said-
you've got kind of pull a little bit as well. Where the situation Kanye's in, if we're talking about the industry,
Yeah.
there's gatekeepers.
Yeah, because obviously,
Do you understand?
I know it's saying because it's an entertainment industry. I get
Like
that.
there probably was gatekeepers there in Nigeria, but if you're bred Nigerian and you're within this is
So
it's a bit different, isn't it?
I don't believe it,
So
man.
if Kanye, speaking thingy, if he was in Africa, he wouldn't face that.
Yeah, is that what you're thinking? You won't face that?
He wouldn't face that.
True.
Is that what you're
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I get that.
I say why I don't get it because I think
Like, would he?
It's the industry. No,
If
it's
you think about it.
It would because it's the same. It's the same industry, innit? It's the same. You got to remember, yeah. What Wiley got cancelled for is saying that Jewish run it, right? That industry,
Which is true.
Yeah, but that industry, for instance, yeah.
Do you know what? The way we're going, we might get cancelled, so we need to stop. We need to stop.
Well, no,
We're not saying
I'm not saying we
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with that, but I'm saying
I'm
that
joking,
I'm
I'm joking.
saying like that's what the perception is, right? That they are the gatekeepers. That's they stop you from getting to a certain level. Yeah. If it's only in that industry, yeah, it just shows. Like I say to you, he's his own worst enemy. You can't say, "Oh, they're not letting me get to this and whatnot." And rare. It's like
But you
you're
still
your
got,
own.
No, but it's still his forte, isn't it?
No, but you still wanna be part of it.
No, but it's still what he does, isn't it? It's like that's his passion. Do you understand? His passion might not be, I want to go and get over it. That don't.
I just think
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That's not his thing.
I feel like the bit where it is coming from is, you know, it's all like the saying that says, "Don't bite your hand, don't bite the hand."
hand that feeds you.
Similar. That's what he says.
Yeah.
He done
Yeah,
because he needs the Jewish
Yeah.
in charge for him to break.
Like, who are you talking about? Kanye?
Kanye. Yeah.
For him to break through. But then the minute that they gave him a little bit leverage, he went and chat shit about the same people.
Exactly.
He needs.
To be in that level.
Yeah, but
Elevate.
but the issue is, why is he chatting shit?
Because he thinks that he wants to hold ownership. That's my point.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's what the issue is, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
like
it's the ownership.
Does
It's
he have
fine.
some kind of say though? Do you understand? It's almost like we've seen it all the time. Like you create this camera, yeah. The patent is yours, but because you don't have the funds behind you like that, we got the muscle and the thingy. So we're gonna take your thing, innit?
You're answer your
Do you
question.
understand what I'm trying to say?
But you missed the key
Like, we're
point.
gonna take it because
No.
we got big lawyers.
No,
and we
this is where
can deal
missed-
with you because we
missed the
run
whole
this
point.
thing.
No, you missed the whole point.
Go on.
Does Will have to approach me to say I'm going to make his camera?
No, he doesn't.
Right.
But he has to go to them because they're the
but my point is-
gatekeepers.
No, that's his choice though. That's what everyone keeps
No,
on
but
missing.
everyone needs it
Everyone
up
keep-
though to get in that
exactly.
industry.
But everyone keeps on missing that clear point. You got it, the hand that feeds you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. When it worked for you, you want to be like, all right, cool, because you're not in that position to do it. When you get into that position that you think you're in, you want to be talking, but then you realize you're not even in that position. You can't moan about something that you signed.
No, but you can.
You can't because you signed it.
No, but-
But the reasons happened.
No,
If you
but
didn't
you-
sign it, you would never have got in that
No,
position in
but
the first place.
no, but say like now he's saying, all right, cool. we've got that, but I feel now, because I created this, I should get more.
Yeah, but you've already know.
Do you understand?
But you didn't negotiate that.
Is there not a way to go about it instead of bashing?
Exactly.
100%.
You know what I mean? So
100%.
That's what essentially Kanye done, where he just went.
He went wild. He went left.
Yeah.
Because you got lawyers.
Yeah. No one's forcing you to jump on Adidas.
I get that point.
If you want to be Adidas then,
I get
innit?
that point.
Like, you
But
got more
that's the
about
thing.
Adidas saying, "Oh, Joe, I'm gonna sell your things," because they've got their ownership in it. You signed the thing with them.
Is it no point where it's like, at some point it's him because he was at Nike. Then similar
Situation happened. He cut ties, went to Adidas, saying they won't let him create. Yeah.
Again, gone now. So it's like if he keeps on going down that path,
Yeah.
maybe like at some point.
All right. So how do we conquer that then?
I think
We just like you using the Nigerian oil baron,
yeah.
You go to someone like that and say, do you know what? I've got this.
Oh no,
I've got this creation or whatever. Can you?
No, I think that's why I say it's wrong, because I think we're still trying to narrow it down to like race or culture. It's just about how you deal with it. It don't matter who you go to, bruv. It's about knowing your position.
No, but you gotta understand. There's still that point of where we like, as much as you say, all right, we don't think about race or whatever. It shouldn't be like that. It is like that.
I don't know that. That's what I'm saying.
No, but
I don't know if I agree.
all right, I believe it is like that.
I don't know.
I believe that
Me personally, I don't.
them people in them positions, some of them in certain industries, they don't want black people in them seats, bro.
I don't know, man.
Nah, they don't.
I don't
Facts.
They don't.
know.
They don't
I
want
can't
black
agree
people
with
in them
that.
seats.
So it's similar to, let's use, and you look like cars, innit? So just use similar things like big. I'm trying to think of like a big luxurious car. Let's say like Rolls Royce, right? If you look at their events that they throw and stuff like that, more time, our race is not invited, and they're not necessarily catering for our
Demographic.
demographic, especially, and even if they are going to cater for our demographic, it's not the young upload. They want to cater to like the 50, 60-year-olds.
But is that but I'm saying, but is that fact though? Is that fact or is that assumption?
No, do you know what it is? I don't know if it's fact because I'm not in it, but I'm
You're not
saying
in it.
that's how it seems.
Yeah, that's my point. But I'm saying it might only seem that
Because I'm
way.
not in that. I'm not fully there.
That's sometimes I say to you. That's why I don't like doing the assumption thing, because we can do this and say we're with Kanye, but we don't know what Kanye is on and what he signed, bro. So we can have a perception and think, oh, they're not going to allow us to get to that level. But have you personally tried to get to that level or not? And you hit a road or you hit a brick wall. Like we ain't actually experienced it. That's why I say a lot of it's entertainment. I don't know if I believe it, because, like you say, one thing he's saying it with Nike, then he's gone to Adidas doing the same thing. You don't know, but there's other people that have got into certain positions. He was hating on Virgil because Virgil got the job he wanted. He wanted to be a creative designer for Louis Vuitton. So say you want your own stuff, but the job you wanted was to work for Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Because your right hand got it, you're bitter about that.
Yeah,
There's so
but
much
it's
other
the,
things.
No, but
that
it's the industry. It's the industry. And at the end of the day, we're never
All
going
of
to
it
know.
can be fake.
But you got to understand there still is gatekeepers. And
I don't know.
in those, no, it's facts. But I'm saying I might describe gatekeepers as like, all right, you got Gucci. That's one of them. You got Louis. That's one of them.
So what makes
you
them
got,
gatekeepers?
You got Nike. That's one of them. You got, do you understand?
Let's go deeper. What makes you a gatekeeper? Because all the brands you just named have been around for how long? How long has Yeezy been around, bro, as a brand?
Yes, but what I'm trying to say, listen.
See what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying he's created something new, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's brought it to
So how can you expect to be that level?
He's bringing his creation, to a brand.
Yeah.
He's not doing it himself.
All right, cool. But I'm saying in
understand?
general, how can you expect to be on that level? You're mentioning Gucci. My man was mentioning Walt Disney, bro. Walt Disney was around for about 70 years before he was even existed, bro.
I
You can't be
get that.
on that level.
So is it
Don't you understand? You can't expect to jump to that level.
No, I understand
that's my
that. I
point.
understand that, but I'm saying the issue is that things
Is it not time then?
things change
I
and
think
evolve.
it's time. Yeah, it's time.
No, but
that's the key.
of course. But I'm saying things change and evolve. And what I'm trying to say, with time, if you're not trying to let anyone in anyway, yeah,
But we don't know that.
How is that gonna?
But I'm saying you don't know that's an assumption. We don't know that he's not trying to let man in. You got to remember, like I say to you, they've got the credibility. Adidas has been around for how many years, bruv? Why am I putting you on my level when you've only been about for a little bit?
Do you know what is a perfect
That's what I mean.
example? Have you not seen Jordan? Have you seen how they dealt with him? How they dealt with the mum? Have you seen the film?
I watched the film. No.
That's a prime example, you know. You know Jordan, yeah. Before Jordan was with Nike, what was Nike, bro?
Up and coming, because it was at that time it was Converse.
No, but how many years was that about before?
Nike wasn't really. Nike was there. Don't get it twisted.
But they were in.
They're running.
Premier.
Research it now because we're doing
And
assumptions.
you see,
No, but
when
I'm saying we're doing
Jordan,
assumptions.
Jordan, he changed the whole.
I'm gonna research when Nike created.
And they say one point in the film, they're like, every now and again, someone spectacular comes. Do you remember he says every now and again, and we have to let them in. Remember he says it in the thing. He's like, we have to.
Who made that?
You see
who made that
Kanye.
though, man?
You see Kanye. He's another one. Every now and again, someone like Kanye comes, and you have to pause, and you have to, yeah.
That was a big one. Innit? All right, cool. So when did
That
Jordan?
was crazy.
When did Jordan
That
come?
was crazy.
Come.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
That's what he says at the end. The I don't like saying race, whatever. The guy that runs Nike, what's his name? But the guy that scouts kind of the whole Jordan, yeah. He sets up the deal. Jordan comes because they're trying to get Jordan to sign to Nike, isn't it? This is before Nike's even doing anything.
Well,
yeah?
just so you
But
know,
listen-
Nike was
just listen.
1971.
All right, but listen, just before Thingy was doing anything, yeah. So they tried. Every brand's trying to get Jordan, yeah. So they want Jordan so much. Do you understand? But anyway, Nike's kind of in the run, but they're not really in it because Adidas are the big guys. Them days in the 70s, Adidas was running everything. They're the Adidas superstars. Yeah. Because it's all about designs and everything.
Yeah,
you
of
know?
course, yeah.
So they had the Adidas superstars. But anyway, long story short, they get Jordan, yeah? And then they say to Jordan's mum, because Jordan's mum's kind of running it, we're giving you rare percentage. You get me? On the phone. Thinking that they've done a deal, they've took it, whatever, boom, boom, boom. And the mum says, yeah, so basically we want royalties for every pair sold. Yeah? Then the guy's like, at night, what are you talking about? And she's saying, yeah, we want royalties for every pair sold because my son's name's going to be on them. And he's saying, but he's so pissed because he's tried so hard to get the deal.
Yeah.
He thinks it's falling apart.
Yeah.
So he's like, dang,
Can't do that.
can't do that. You get me? And then he goes back to his boss at Nike and he's like, yeah, they're asking for full royalties for each pair. And he's like, what are we going to do? It's going to fall apart. And he's like,
Let's do it.
I'm going to sleep on it. Goes for a run. The main guy comes back and he's like, let's do it. The mum is like, what? Let's do it. And then it says, every now and again, someone great comes along. He's that person. And he changed the whole of Nike, bro.
Do you know what?
Completely.
Do you know what? That slightly backs his point.
Go on.
Because essentially, if
Jordan couldn't do it by himself. Jordan needed Nike.
it's not even that, if Jordan's mum didn't have, I don't know what you call it, courage,
The right approach.
or the right approach to ask, he wouldn't have gotten it.
In it.
Yeah, but how do you know? How do you know that hasn't happened with Kanye? And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How do you know Kanye ain't said I want royalties for every pair sold?
Yeah, we don't know the ins and outs.
And they've said no, and he's just gone off on one.
Yeah, we don't know the ins
Do
and
you,
outs.
do you understand?
But then sometimes you look Jordan in it. So
No, but but creation wise, he
And
kind
on
of
top of that,
if you think about Yeezy,
creation wise,
nothing's come like that.
no, creation wise, yeah. But if you look at Jordan have been selling the exact same pair of design since the 90s. And it's more popular now than back then.
goes through phases. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just keep redesigning.
Redesigning, yeah.
But it's the same design.
Design, yeah.
different colour.
re-releasing it. Yeah,
And it's linked to sport as well.
in different
That's
colours.
what they're doing. So yeah, Kanye might be like designing wise, he might be like the top.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the impact and stuff like that.
On top of that, the key point,
I feel that was building though.
no, but the key point you're
Before
missing.
they shut him down.
But I'm saying the key
But
point you're missing.
Yeezy was going crazy.
It was until he kept opening his mouth.
But what you got to keep on forgetting, is, like I say, you missed the key point though. The key point was Nike is still an established brand. It's got all their factories. If he still needed Nike, In that
Okay,
whole
yeah,
story,
no, but you
the key point you missed.
No, the key point for
She
me.
worked a good deal.
No, the key point for me was he got let in.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, but
You see now.
I get what you mean.
You see now when
Got
they're
let in
having meetings.
to an extent
You see now when they're having meetings in Nike, you don't think Jordans
for the
people
Jordan
have
brand.
got
No,
a seat.
but I'm saying that's just for the
They've
Jordan
got a
brand.
seat there, bro.
Yeah, but that's for the Jordan brand. They ain't for Nike.
But I'm saying they've got a seat.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying you got to understand it's a deal. Like Will said, it's the deal that she worked for the royalties and whatnot. But the main thing is, he still needed Nike, bruv.
No, Nike needed him.
Nike needed him to get whatever bigger, like you're saying, and grow their company. But at the same time, they were already an established company, bro. They had the factories to
Let me tell you something.
to be able to cater to his needs and make the shoes.
regards-
They had all of that.
In regards
The infrastructure
to
of it.
Adidas need Kanye as well.
No,
They do.
no, man.
They
You're not
did.
getting confused.
Who buys Adidas?
You're not getting, bruv.
Do you buy Adidas?
We don't buy Adidas.
Hold on. Do you buy Adidas? I buy Adidas
You
football
lot are,
boot.
you lot are
Yeah.
going on a whole other topic now. Adidas does not need Kanye West, bro.
1 second.
You lot are bugging
What,
out.
in art.
No.
You lot are bugging out,
no,
bruv.
In which
Which context?
I was about to say
In any context, you don't need
In which department?
Kanye
Yeah,
West,
in which
bro.
department?
In any department, you do not need Kanye West. Are you alright?
So
What Adidas trainers do you buy?
That's what I was about to say. Besides,
No, you're getting confused. Our culture. We buy one trainer superstars or it's Yeezy. Our culture is minute, bro. Adidas are worldwide. What are you talking about? Do not get it twisted. Adidas do not need Kanye West, bro.
know what, yeah,
What are you talking about?
it might be a thing of like when you go like let's say you go to Germany, there might be like very different.
You lot are bugging, bro.
you don't know.
Nah, man. I'm not bugging. Do you know why I'm not bugging? You see Adidas, they're still selling Kanye West.
I was gonna say
Yeah, obviously they will, but obviously I said they don't need Kanye, bro. If Adidas, wait a minute,
I was gonna say from football,
then
yeah, because obviously football,
Predator,
They're killing it.
yeah. What do you think Predator is bigger than Kanye? What, so you think Kanye's got more than Predator?
No, but Yeezy.
But I'm saying that's a clash though, isn't it?
Talking about
No, but I'm saying-
Yeezy.
no, but I'm saying that's a clash. That's a clash alone. Do you think Yeezy is on
Yeezy was
that
getting
level?
it. No, Yeezy was growing though.
That's my point. But do you think
It's not on that
Yeezy-
level now, but I'm
That's
saying
my
it was
point.
growing though.
So how dare you even say?
But he was still designing.
that Adidas need
He was-
Kanye when Kanye can't
Predator's
retract
been
the
out. Predator's been out for years.
That's my point. He can't retract the Predator.
No, but he was still designing.
Bro, Kanye can't even retract the Predator.
He was still
You're talking about
starting.
Adidas. You can't even
He was
talk
on a
about
come up.
one boot.
Allow him.
The man can't even retract to one boot that Adidas has released. So you're saying that he can retract to Adidas.
Allow him.
You understand my point?
Yeezys.
Come on, man. Come on,
I ain't
man.
bought a pair of
I know
Yeezys
that's,
in my life,
that's what I'm
bro.
trying to say. You even buy Yeezys. I've never bought Yeezys, bro. Like, don't get. That's what I'm saying. Entertainment. It gets you confused.
Just let my
bro.
cousin in. Let him in. Yeah.
Kanye,
Pause.
I wish you the best, but I'm not falling for this entertainment shit, man. I just think it's all bullshit, bro.
But yeah, we
Don't
look.
get sucked into it.
We yeah. I feel. Yeah.
I'm gonna call this as well.
wrap.
Kanye,
We wrap.
Kanye is bigger than Predator.
No, I'm
Mental.
not saying he is. I'm just saying Kanye was a big. He was a big.
Yeah, of course.
Impact with Adidas though.
Do you know what? If you lot clip that out and put it on TikTok, that will go mad. Because like the Americans are not gonna understand what
A Predator is.
Predator is.
That's my point.
Do you go like they're not gonna understand that, bro. Predator boot. I saw David Beckham had.
Yeah.
Isn't it? They're not gonna understand. None of that was. They're gonna be like,
What?
me and Kanye,
Exactly.
they're like, oh,
It's Kanye's biggest predator.
Predator. That's my point. That's the funniest thing about it. That's what I'm saying. That you not confused thinking Adidas need Kanye. Like, it's mad, bro.
Predator of all words as well, you know.
Oh, Predator, you know.
Of all words.
Mad, bro. Mad. But somebody thing is, as Yeezy, yeah, when you think about it, like, go deeper into it. Have you ever seen a Yeezy advert?
Allow Yeezy now, man.
No, but I'm saying, have you seen a Yeezy advert?
Nah, allow it, man. You're killing him, bro. He's gonna come for.
Have you ever seen,
Bro.
wherever you want to see it?
Careful.
Even if you want to
Yeezy
see
might-
it, even if you want to see
Yeezy
it on
might
the
come
World
for
Wide
you.
Web.
Yeezy might
Have
come
you seen
for
a
you,
Yeezy
you know.
advert?
Yeezy might come for you, bro. That's a big
Come
why
on,
as
man.
well. Yeezy
So-
might come for you.
It's whole different. Yeah, I don't know what you're on.
I don't know what I'm on.
But that's my point. It's like, come on, man. These people have got big leg. I think the gatekeepers thing, personally, going back to the main point, it's still education. Innit? These companies are big established companies, been around for donkeys of years. You have to do the research to when they even were first established. So when you see people that you think you can relate to, and I get it, I get the culture. It's a nice narrative to paint, but that's all it is. It's a narrative, bruv. They're not as big as these companies. They need them to get that same way we need a big company.
No, I'm not
someone to
saying they
pay
don't.
me a
I'm
big
not
bag.
saying. I'm not saying that they don't need them. I know that they need. But that's what I'm trying to say. My point is they are the gatekeepers, and what I'm trying to say, if If we can't get a seat there, there's no thingy unless
You build your
we
brand.
just build our own thing. No, but I'm saying you gotta understand. It's just like the music industry. There's a machine in it. It's like you know the ones.
But
that
look how
don't-
it's changed.
You know the artists that ain't got the machine.
No, but that's
understand?
my point. But look
You
how
know
it's
the artists
changed.
that
That's a perfect example you just given me. So when you go back to the 90s, you needed a machine. Now there's so many artists that are successful indie, and just distribution girls, girls.
They're not as big as.
Bro, what
them
do you mean? The whole music industry has changed completely. It's completely switched. You don't even have to go to a booth. You can have your own studio at home.
It's the ones like Taylor Swift and that. They got the.
Yeah, because they got an engine behind them. But what I'm trying to say is, but I'm saying it's easier. I'm saying the way it changes. So I'm saying it's all about your brand. If you build your brand and it's the longevity of your brand and you're putting everything into it and you're passing it on generation, like how many generations has Adidas passed through, bro?
Loads.
Like, come on, we're talking about Kanye West who just created it like less than 20 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying just let him in, innit? And just
Yeah, of course. I wish him all the best, and hopefully he is here for my kids to even know what Yeezy is. But even my kids in general now, if I go and say to my 5-year-old, do you know what Yeezy is? He's gonna say, Dad, what's that? If I say to my 5-year-old, do you know what Adidas? He's gonna say, Adidas.
Which Yeezy?
What the new Predators?
Hey, Dad, they taught us about Yeezy in class.
Saying. If I say to my son Predators, he knows Predators though.
Wait, so would you like to see Trapstar partner up with one of the big fashion brands?
Yeah, of course. I'm all for self growth. I'm all for growth. I wish them all the big brands. I hope they do get to that level of Adidas and that. I'm not going to discredit
But do you
anyone.
think Trapstar's trying to though?
Of course
I
they
feel
are.
like Trapstars is doing their own thing.
In my opinion, no, they're not trying.
They are, man. They don't collab with AV the other day
Who?
with Avex. You see the Trapstar Avex?
Oh yeah.
But then, they're so
Cold.
cold.
Like just what I'm trying to say. They're building.
But then
I
that
love
one- I was
Avex.
about to say that came naturally.
Organic.
After Trapstar's been around for fuck knows how many years now.
But not that many years. When I say we think it's years because in our culture. But when you check
Yeah, I
it,
remember my first Trapstar hat.
but when you check it,
Still got that.
realistically, it's not got like mad years in the game.
No, not
Like we're not even old people. I'm only
maybe
34.
10 years.
At
What?
least 10.
At least 10.
I know, but I'm saying even that 10 years is nothing. But I've got an 8-year-old.
True, 10 years is
Now
not.
you gotta think about it. Like it's not a long period of time, bro.
10
Like we're young. I'm only 34, and this brand won't even existed longer than me, bro.
It's true. I never knew about Trapstar at all when I was young.
I only got created
Avex has been around.
in the noughties, bro.
Avex been around and I was gonna say sort of like died off a bit, but
But it's a
They've
big
got
American
some
brand.
nice ones, yeah.
the last 2-3 years is
I like their jackets. But it's weird with Avex. Do you think you could wear one now again?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the new ones are clean. I'm seeing
know,
some
man.
clean ones.
The black one looks
I've seen the clean ones, but I even see the baby blue ones clean as
Yeah,
well.
but my missus said I'm not allowed to buy one.
Yeah.
She said she just don't ever come in the house with an Avex.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to start wrapping up, man. What you saying?
I'm thinking, yeah, it's a good episode. I
don't
want
think
to
we
give a
have
quick
really-
breakdown of what we've got coming forward. innit?
We got time for that.
Quick one, man. Just quick. So obviously we've gone through the whole first season now. Broke down every part and aspect. Today was mixed race. We've done education, social media, and you know the rest. Going forward, we want to try and bring in some guests now and go through them topics. Just to get different aspects, different opinions. So look out for that. We're gonna get some
we're
exciting
gonna dig
guests.
deeper.
We've got people lined up already. So yeah, that's what the plan is going forward. So you might not see us for a while. Don't think that we're not there. And, like you say, even the last 2 weeks you've missed family calls, isn't it? Like real life.
We've been
hits.
working in the background.
Yeah,
man,
but
so-
we're still working anyway. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe.
And go get them subscribers
Yeah,
up.
build
man.
it up,
Come
man.
on, man. You got us on 97.
And even if you watch the clips, we do little clips and that, but watch the whole pod because you miss out key bits of information.
Exactly.
And we don't always upload all the funny bits.
Like Mr.
what I mean?
Kazakos and that.
Yeah, bear the
Yeah,
tensions
but I need 1,000 subscribers, man.
Yeah, we need to
I'm
build
gonna
it
be
up, man.
straight. I need
That's what it's
1,000
all about now. It's just growing it. So when we get them big guests, we've got the viewers.
And the more you support us, the more content you get.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Simple as that.
But yeah, man, we'll be back soon.
Stay
Let's be real.
blessed.
Stay blessed.
And yeah,
We're out.
wow.